Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pathophysiology Online. I'm Dr. George Cornwall, and yes, that's my given name. You can call me Georgina, though, or Georgie, or Dr. G is generally what I go by with my students. Anyway, love to welcome you to the course. The purpose of this video is for me to give you a little orientation to this course. This course is usually taught by Dr. Kim Harding, and so you will see her in her Kim videos throughout the semester. Those videos are in support of each of the chapters of content. I'm super excited to be teaching this course because it is probably the best class ever. It's comprehensive coverage of disease states. So let's face it, isn't it much more interesting to look at the disease states than it is to look at the normal state? So for that reason, this course is extra exciting. And I bet at some point during the semester, you have the thought that, wow, this is the reason I took all those other courses, because we're going to get to explore a lot of different exciting conditions. So a little bit about me. I am a real person back here behind the computer screen, and I'm here to help you make your way through this course and have a very rich learning experience. I earned my PhD from the University of Colorado Boulder in EPO biology, specifically in neurobiology and endocrinology. You can contact me through this course in a number of different ways. First of all, using the inbox here over at the side is my preferred means of contact, but sometimes you end up having a little bit of an emergency or something. Maybe you need to use external email. I like to keep all of the communications about the course within the course because that helps me keep track of everybody and what's happening for them. If you need to get a hold of me because you can't get into Canvas or something or other, you can definitely contact me on that external email, or if it's super urgent, you can use my cell phone number. Send me a text, let me know who you are and what you need help with, and I can give you a call back. I generally will not answer a phone number that I don't know, so that text piece is going to be pretty important. Oh, and I also have a WebEx office, which I will post an announcement about and how you can connect with me in my WebEx office. I love to meet you in person there, so I hope that I will get to see each of you at least once or twice throughout the semester, maybe more. Some people drop in on a weekly or daily basis. Let's take a look at how the course is constructed. When you land in the course, you'll be here in the modules, and there is a Start Here module, which contains a lot of important information. First of all, you've got my welcome, which we just saw, and if you're watching this orientation video, then you have probably got into the Start Here menu. There's also a number of different important sets of information, including the syllabus, which you should take time to read page to page, and required course materials, where you get them. For example, we are using a textbook that if you order our textbook, this pathophysiology book, from the publisher directly, you'll get a 20% off and free shipping using this promotion code, right? So that promo code is going to get you the 20% off and save you some money on your text. A note on the text, it's really, really important that if you have not ordered it yet, that you do order it right away, because coursework for the course is completed in their online platform called Pathophysiology or Davis Advantage. Right? So you must have access to Davis Advantage as well as a copy of the book, right? And those things come together. So if you're buying a used textbook, you will also need to purchase access to Davis Advantage. The other text that we need is this 100 case studies. A lot of the material in the course is going to be based on those case studies. The case studies are going to give us an opportunity for some clinical thinking and reasoning. We're going to be dealing with comprehensive interactions of systems, and sometimes the case studies can be pretty tough. But in the announcements each week, I will provide you with hints to answering the questions. When you answer questions for the case studies, you're simply going to be answering the questions that are in this book and submitting them to me here in Canvas. So let's go back into the modules and take a look at what else we need to do in this Start Here course orientation. The next most important thing is that we need to get signed up in Davis Advantage. So once you get into this Davis Advantage Getting Started guide, you can read through and go directly to their website and get signed up following these directions. This will give you a little bit of a background about how Davis Advantage works. There are basically 4 different things that you need to do within these Davis Advantage assignments. There's a pre-assessment, and then there will be a video tutorial, and then there will be an activity that you need to do, as well as a post test. So a number of different pages in here explain how those activities work out. You get credit 5 points for each of those 4 activities: pre-test, video, completing the activity, and taking the post test. It does not matter how well you do on the pre-test. You'll either get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You probably shouldn't know the information when we're in the pre-test part. By the post-test, yes, you do need to pass the post-test in order to earn the 5 points associated with that. But basically, this is a do it and get credit, 20 points for each Davis Advantage assignment. So the Davis Advantage assignments will sort of give you the fundamentals, so I recommend doing those before you do your case studies. Those case studies are going to take it up a notch and ask you to really apply the information. So let's take a look now at content in the modules and see how these weeks progress. Clearly you can see in week 1, there's not a whole lot going on. Kim has made a video here about the lab values, just to give us a background on different laboratory standard values. And so if you watch her video and then go on to complete the worksheet, you will sort of have a good base on what normal values are, and you'll use these as a reference throughout the remainder of the semester. The only other thing that you have in the first week of the course is the introduction. So I put out an introduction discussion forum so that you can give yourself a little video introduction. I give you a little video introduction of me. So in order to post your video intro, you're simply going to click on the reply here. And when the WYSIWYG editor window opens, this is a what you see is what you get WYSIWYG editor window. You can record or upload your own media or video. When you click on this record upload media button, you will be opening an embedded video recorder. You can use that, or you can upload media from, say, your iPhone camera or your computer desktop if you've used your camera and a video recording platform on your laptop or whatever. So either way, you can record media right here, or you can upload the media, and you will have an introduction in here. I really like video introductions because it allows us to see each other. It creates a little bit more personalization. We get to see sort of who is in the class and a little bit about everybody. I really feel like that makes it a more rich learning environment, having some of those understandings. Anyway, let's go back and look at what's due each week. You'll notice that after the Start Here module, week 1, we have very few things in there. Week 2, there's a little bit more. Week 3, there's some more, so on and so forth. So we are building you up with more and more stuff until around week 7, you reach a maximum with content. Here we have a number of different Pathophysiology Advantage assignments, as well as case studies. And then the Pathophysiology Post, which is essentially our discussion forum. There are only 4 of those throughout the semester. So each week I will be posting announcements. So it's important that you keep your eyes on the announcements that contain hints on what you need to do in answering your case study questions. So again, the case studies, you'll be filling out answers to questions. I give you hints for them in the announcements. So keep your eyeballs on the announcements each week so that you know what you need to do and have all the hints necessary. So On that note, I'd like to let you know that there are no late assignments accepted in this course, and that's for a serious reason, because it's really hard to keep track of everything that's on time in all the different courses that I'm teaching and grade them, and when things are submitted late, they're just not going to get graded. So do make sure that you work ahead of time and get your material turned in by the deadline. Everything is going to be due on Sunday evenings. You can use the calendar to get a nice picture of what's due in each of your courses. Of course, not much is showing up in here because this course has not yet been launched, but the calendar will fill up day by day once I launch the course, and you'll see it here. So calendar's a nice way to keep track of things, but mostly you're going to want to keep track of things in the modules. If you follow through these weekly activities, you will definitely get all the material that you need to complete the assignments, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I hope that this quick orientation has been useful to you, and I look forward to seeing you out here in the course. Thanks so much, and have a great first week. Remember, I'm here to help you.